Good morning! Okay, so it's been a bit of a hiatus, and I'm going to be absolutely frank, that's because of financial problems of having no money and mental health problems because of the financial problems. So I've not really been very well for a while. Simple as that. You know, anyone who's been following knows I put my heart and soul into that Grand Classic pedal and I delivered it. But it took me 2 years, and during that time the economy and sales dropped through the floor. Well, it's just how it is, Now, I've managed to sort of get through that, and I'm out the other side. So here we go, just about on the up a little bit, recovering well, feeling a lot better. Financially, I am back to being stable, which is great news, fantastic. I mean, I think that's a big part of what's going on in the world today for all of us, is figuring out just how to survive and keep going. Here I am. So without further ado, what happened to the Tone Lord Kickstarter? Oh, what's this I've got here? Okay, I worked on the Tone Lord Kickstarter for a long time, but when I launched it a few months ago, I ended up cancelling it, didn't I? And I did that because I had a lot of pressure off some people criticising it, and money, mental health, I wasn't in a frame of mind to deal with that then. I think if I'd been stronger, I'd have probably just bowled through and done it anyway. But at the time, I made the decision to just let's stop, take a step back, have a rethink. I'm glad I've done that now. So, why wasn't my Kickstarter ready? This is to do with the fact that the landscape of Kickstarter has changed a lot since I started doing it many years ago. Kickstarter used to be a platform for small people like me, and we would say, here, I've got a great idea, but I need the money and time to develop this idea into something. Will you support me? It's very high risk. There's no guarantee you're going to get anything at the end of this, but if I make it to the end, you'll have a reward. And people would throw a bit of money at us, and we'd get through, like the artists of old, like the classic artists of old, looking for patrons. Now, it's no longer like that. I hadn't realised how much it has changed, but what happens now is the big corporations have moved in. And where we used to just want someone to help us get through those months of development, help us make the prototypes, and at the end we would generally just hand make the final items and deliver them. So our cost was that initial period. The big corporations are coming in with a very different attitude, and you'll see them all over Kickstarter, from board games to backpacks. They're saying, oh, we've got 6 figures in the bank, we've got a team of advertisers, we've spent 18 months developing a product, we've dropped this big money in, and now what we need is £1 million so that we can roll this out to the general public. And there's these huge campaigns, loads of advertising, and that's the way it's seen now. So we've gone from a Kickstarter system where we used to sort of back people's development and then they'd make something, to a Kickstarter system where we expect people to have done all of the development up front out of their own pocket at their own cost, and then want a larger sum to roll out manufacture on a large scale, and it's all about these big numbers. I don't do Kickstarters that generate tens of thousands, let alone hundreds of thousands or millions of pounds. I'm nowhere near that. I'm in the single figure thousands of pounds. I'm very happy with that. It's a comfy place to be, but it doesn't work that way. So a lot of the criticism was directed at the fact my offering of the Tone Lord wasn't ready, which it wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be. Okay, the world has changed. So I've taken a step back, and even though I'm broke, poor, full of anxiety and mental health issues, I have worked on the Tone Lord, and I will deliver and work according to how the world is, not how I wish it was, or one day previously was, or anything else. And so here we have, it's just arrived today, the Tone Lord 2 prototypes. I have no idea if these work, but they do look really rather beautiful, don't they? Look at these. Look at these. Come on, focus on it. You can do it, camera. You can do the focusing. No, can't. Well, whatever. You can see here. Beautiful, gold-plated, dark blue boards, and you can see our lovely space for our big rotary switch there. You can see this little array of capacitors and resistors here, which is all part of the tone circuit, some op-amp chips, the connection for the MDK daughter board, everything's there. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. Of course, our little logo there and tone and relative dimension of sound. Now this brings us to the interesting thing about the development process. So we need the art. I haven't done the art fully yet because I have to draw all this by hand now. when I sort of started, I thought I wanted to do an homage to all the great sci-fi concepts of the world, some really cool spaceships, and I really started looking into this, and I realised that where our copyrights and things work with like pedals is, you know, if we change a few things, then we can say we've evolved it, it's fine, it's now our own design. But because the media industry is so aggressive over the years, they have built themselves an ironclad copyright system where if I even draw a spaceship, if I can draw off my own back a spaceship that looks a bit like, you know, a Star Destroyer, or a bit like the Enterprise, they just come down like a ton of bricks on me, crush my entire product line and wipe me off the face of the earth. I can't even make a thing that looks slightly like it because I forget what the term is. There's a whole bunch of special terms they've done for, you've made a product that looks a bit like our product and therefore we deserve to kill you. So okay, I've got to draw that. Working on it, it's looking good. It's my own thing. You're gonna like it. I'll put that up when it's ready. Also, some people moaned about the daughter boards. Yeah, right, I hadn't done one. I ran out of time. Working on that now. Probably going to be a clean blend fuzz module. I just want to do. So, very exciting news on the Tone Lord. We are progressing. Still not sure it's called the Tone Lord or the Tone Lord 2. I don't know, who knows. I mean, it is the Tone Lord 2, but I kind of dislike pedals that have 2 at the end. It's just a bit like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so that's where we're up to with that. It's all looking very exciting, and I will have more updates for you soon because I will be assembling this as soon as I've bought in a few missing parts to sort of make one and see if it works next week. Yeah. Apologies, told you, man. Rogue has come to heal me. Healing Cat is here. Say hi, Healing Cat. She's very happy that I'm at home where she can just cuddle me and be a complete pain in the ass.